How's the prey running? My name is Cobra, and today I'm going to talk to you about another topic that has been on my mind for a while. What is Greencough? Okay, so we know that it's a chest infection of some sort. That's all well and good, but what's the real-world equivalent? Chest infection is a really broad term, and I don't know about you, but that's not good enough for me. I need to find a better reason if there is one. To find out, I'm going to reference my textbooks, reliable internet sources, and my own knowledge. This video will have the potential to be very long, so instead of doing it all in one setting, I'm going to break it up into smaller segments. Without further ado, let's get started. In the books, green cough is the one thing that medicine cats fear, especially in leaf fall and leaf bare. We know that it usually starts out in a milder form, known as white cough, and we know that it's highly contagious, is treated with catnip, and has the potential to be fatal to kids and elders, and it can also develop into an epidemic. Some of the symptoms of green cough include coughing, sneezing, wheezing, fever, green mucus streaming from the nose, and rheum, otherwise known as eye boogers, streaming from the eyes. Pneumonia is the first condition that comes to mind when I think about what could be green cough. This is the safest bet at face value, because there's a variety of causes for pneumonia and it's literally defined as an abnormal condition of the lungs. It can be caused by foreign material in the lungs, otherwise known as aspiration pneumonia, or it can be classified as infectious pneumonia, which can be caused by viruses, bacteria, or fungi. Since green cough is supposed to be highly contagious, we can completely ignore the possibility of aspiration pneumonia, because that's more of a personal problem. Anyway, the clinical signs of pneumonia in cats include difficult or rapid breathing, loud respiratory sounds, green or yellow discharge from the nostrils, reduced appetite, fever, coughing, and tiredness. Other signs may show depending on what causes the pneumonia, whether it be bacterial, viral, fungal, or whether or not another disease accompanies the pneumonia. Everything I just mentioned are good reasons to suspect pneumonia is the real-world green cough, and even Vicky, one of the Erins, has outright said that green cough is pneumonia. But let's get into why green cough might not be pneumonia. While it is relatively common in people, feline pneumonia is considered uncommon to extremely rare. Since green cough is considered common enough for medicine cats to worry every leaf fall and leaf bare, this is a pretty condemning counterargument to pneumonia being green cough. In addition, while very young or very old cats, or cats who are already sick, are more likely to die from pneumonia, a healthy cat who gets pneumonia is more likely to survive. However, there is a possibility of the disease becoming worse with progression of symptoms and eventually spreading to the rest of the body, leading to death. A more common real-world cause of the symptoms associated with green cough is known as feline viral rhinotracheitis, also known as feline herpes virus. This is an extremely contagious upper respiratory disease of cats with a high mortality rate, which means it's very likely to kill them. This is one disease that can be spread by sneezing and direct contact between cats, so it fits how green cough is spread. The clinical signs of feline herpes virus include sneezing, runny eyes, nasal discharge, sniffling, fever, a hoarse voice, fatigue, loss of appetite, and even signs as severe as miscarriage in pregnant queens or corneal ulcers. Most of these symptoms fit with green cough, minus the whole thing about miscarriage and corneal ulcers. Though, to be fair, I don't remember ever seeing a pregnant queen come down with green cough. And even if we did, I highly doubt that the Erins would make the queen lose her litter over this, because that would be a lot of outcry from their fans. However, there are things about feline herpes virus that make me believe that it probably isn't the real-world equivalent to green cough. For example, this is a permanent infection that will stay in the cat's body for life and flare up in times of stress. Since green cough doesn't seem to be a recurrent infection in individuals, and green cough doesn't cause corneal ulcers, I'm really leaning away from feline herpes virus being a real-world counterpart for green cough. So, let's take a break here and end part 1 of the green cough mystery. Next time, we'll go into more real-world diseases in cats that can cause the symptoms or clinical signs associated with green cough. If you liked this video, please consider subscribing or liking the video. And if you like, you can become my patron on Patreon. I'll be posting things such as updates, video artwork, video topic ideas, and more. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.